What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Isaac here bringing you another video. So basically, I've been doing Uber Eats for a couple of days now. I haven't really been doing too much. Obviously, I just started, but I kind of got a rhythm going, a little routine, and I want to share that with you guys. If you never tried Uber Eats or you don't know what it is, you should really definitely check out this video. I'm going to leave a link in the description for the first video, so that way you guys can see how I first started it. And I'm also going to put that link right above too, so that way you can see it right now. And basically today is should be pretty simple. I've heard different stories where you can make $10 to $15 an hour. You can make more, depends on the time. So it's a little after 4:30, almost 5 o'clock. Traffic is getting ready to pick up. So from how I've been doing it, it's been a little bit slower during these hours, but usually after 6, around 7, it starts to pick up. So we're going to try to hit it hard and see what we can do. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the routine that I follow and show you guys how they actually do Uber Eats. And if you've never done it, like I said, you can check it out. So let's go. I don't know exactly where I'm going yet, but on here it will tell you exactly what store. But sometimes it doesn't. Like this one, it just gives me an address. So it's not telling me exactly where I have to go until I get to the address. And once I get to the address, then I can actually, scroll down the list and pick up the food. I have to verify the person's name, verify that they have their food, make sure they have everything there. And then from there, I can give a rating to the restaurant if it's a good score, depending on how fast they were, depending on how slow they were, and that way I can rate the quality of my experience there. So I'm going to do that and show you guys how that is too. Okay, so as I said earlier,
left turn on Steel Creek Road.
Thing cut me off. So as I said earlier, I've been doing it for a couple of days now and just kind of got used to it a little bit. Just part-time is good enough. So starting
Make a left turn on Steel Creek Road.
Starting earlier, and I feel like it will definitely give you better results. Depends on the goal that you're looking for, what type of money you're trying to make. And it's interesting, man. Like, you should try it. If not, you can try other things. There's other things out there, but I think you should really try this one. Okay, so the restaurant is Subway, so I'm getting ready to go. And let's go inside and get the meal. So I'm gonna show you guys later once we get inside about how it's going to look. Okay, so it is Subway, and so here the pickup was good. Okay, and then if I click here, it's going to tell me what they got. Now I'm not going to open the food and see what they have, but I can look at the receipt to make sure it is what it is. And here it is right here. Before we take it to the client, we're going to click the check mark. And now we're going to start. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to deliver it to the door. It tells me in the app where they stay, so obviously I'm not going to say that. I think I went down the wrong hallway. That happens sometimes. It's difficult sometimes in an apartment complex. It's easier in a house, I'll tell you that. And you're short on time, so you have to make it quick. Because it told me it was supposed to be here, and it's not here. That's one of the things that it will be a setback. Okay, so now it is delivered. it is done. So after that, it's gonna show the pay, which I don't think this one is gonna be too much. Yeah, because it was close by, it wasn't too far. It was a quick trip. So that is what I made so far. So I'm gonna make sure I show you guys later on, you know, how much I will make by the time I end today. You can make a decent amount, it just depends, but I feel like during this time is traffic hours, so I know it's not gonna be as busy because it's gonna be more traffic. So the best bet is to sit around and wait somewhere until it pops on. So we're just gonna sit here and wait, man. Like, the only thing you need to do is just wait until the next trip comes, and that way you don't wanna be driving around. Now, some people say it's better to drive around and the trips will come, but everyone has their own opinions. I feel like it's more successful when it's traffic hours to not be sitting in traffic, you know, wasting time and wasting gas. Rest the car, you know, charge your phone, do whatever you have to do and relax. So we're just gonna sit here and wait, and then when the next trip comes, we're gonna take it, and then I'm gonna show you guys the results at the end. You know, one of the good things is that you can stop anytime you want. So if you get hungry, get thirsty, get you something to drink, get you something to eat, you got freedom, man. You got real freedom. It's like you have your own business. So if you don't want to work, you don't have to. If you want to work, you can. It's like, it's great. You see that? It's getting dark now. All right, I'm here at the house. How you doing?
Thank you.
All right.
I need to sign anything?
Nah, that's it. All right. All right, so I got another one immediately. It came to the phone, so get back in the car and go straight there. Sometimes you're gonna get trips like that. You're gonna get consecutive trips. And when you get those, it's a lot more faster because as soon as you drop one off, you get the next one. So that way you can keep moving. You don't have to worry about waiting around. So I like when it does like that because it keeps you moving. You don't know what you're gonna get until afterwards, but at the same time, if it's worth it, it can be. So it's simple as that, guys. You know, I've been doing it for a while today, and it's simple. It's not that difficult. Anybody can do it. Ready to head out and get some more money, man. You keep the hustle going. Let's get here and bring him his food. So you know, one thing I hate, guys, is one thing, if you do Uber, you will hate and be frustrated that when you get a short trip, literally, like, it takes me maybe 5 to 10 minutes to get to the restaurant, and then when I get to the restaurant, I grab the food, I get in the car, I'm ready to go, and this person is only like 2 minutes down the street. Like, dude, walk, man. You can go walk to get your food. You know what I'm saying? People are lazy. I hate the little 2 to 4 minute trips. They don't really pay that much. So you're gonna see that. That is frustrating. But when you do get good, decent trips that literally take you, 10 to 15 minutes away, you get paid good amount of money for it because you're driving more of a distance. It takes time. Got me sounding like a veteran.
Mile, make a left turn on Sterling
Sounding like
Drive.
I've been doing this for quite a long time. But nah, dude, I ain't been doing it that long. But you can pick up that fast though. I bet you this is what the most normal drivers go through, because I'm going through it and it's really short. So I can imagine them, they go through it every day. So it was to a hotel, and sometimes what they'll do is they'll leave a note for you to follow, so that way it makes it a little easier, so you'll know where you have to go, what room number or whatever. And they told me to wait in the car. He was sitting outside, so that just made it quick. So the faster the better. So I'm going to keep going a little bit more, and then once again I'm going to show you the results at the end when I'm finished. That way you guys can see how much you could actually make, and you can make more. It all depends on the day. Yo, my battery died, bro. Like, I was really getting the next order and my battery died, man. Just 1%. And it turned off because I already got the food here in the car ready to take to him. And the reason my battery died is because I left the charger at my house. So during the time I was driving, I had to go back to the house to get the charger. So I had to cut the thing off, so that took time through traffic. So I kind of lost some opportunity. You know already, if you've seen my YouTube videos already, you know that I'm using my phone to do the video. I'm using my mom's phone to allow me to do Uber from her phone. The battery just died, man. So hopefully it charges a little bit quick and give me enough to get to where I need to go to drop him off, and then I'm gonna sit around and let it charge a little bit because I don't want to lose the client and lose the opportunity, because then I would have to take the food back in there and the next Uber driver would have to come and get it. So I don't want to have to do like that. So hopefully this thing works. I've just been pretty much sitting here waiting for the battery to charge, and it's not charging fast enough, because once I turn it back on, it's going to start using the battery. So it'll be a waste of time, and kind of messed me up because I wasn't expecting that. I can't believe I forgot the charger in the first place. So I wasn't able to get more. So I can at least show you what I've got, just pretty much, because I had my first trip around 5 and I stopped at like 7 something, so almost 2 hours. And within 2 hours I was able to make decent amount. Almost the same that I made in the last video I did. I could have made more if I didn't have this problem with my battery. So as you can see, I only got 6%. It's almost 8:30, and I made $31. So within 2 hours, pretty much, because I've been sitting here ever since before 8. Well, I just got a tip, so that moved it up to 34. So what do you guys think? Pretty much how I feel about it. I feel that you could do pretty good if you really put effort to it. Now, I just want to go ahead and clear this. It is no guarantee that you're gonna make some good money. There's no guarantee. It all depends on where you live, what city you're from, things like that. Some cities don't even have Uber Eats. And just so you also know that usually you have to be around the areas where the restaurants are, so you do gotta have some familiarity with your area where you're from. You have to kind of know where you need to be at the right times. I feel like you have to learn. I feel like all these things play a factor, so it does take a lot of planning. And I believe if you plan it right, if you get it, to the right amount I feel like you could actually make some good money. Like I said, I've been doing this for a couple of days and I've made some decent money within these past couple of days, ever since the first one that I did. So I would give this a thumbs up. I think Uber Eats could be successful. I have not tried, or I don't know if I'm going to try DoorDash or Grubhub or Postmates. There are different reviews about them, but I think Uber Eats could give you something. Now, I will admit the pay is not as good as it should be. I feel like the pay should be a little bit more. So you have to kind of do a little bit more trips. Like I said earlier, the farther you go, the more distance you go, the more you'll get paid. If it's traffic hours, don't expect to be making a lot of money during those hours, because you will be sitting in traffic. So at least plan for that. If that's your time to drive and you like to drive around that time, then you can. It's all up to you. If you get off of work and you like to do this part-time, it's perfect. There is no limit to how much you can drive, but Uber does say that you cannot drive more than 12 hours. I don't think you're going to be delivering food for 12 hours. If you do want to do Uber, then you should try the regular Uber where you drive people around. You should really check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did. If you do like Uber Eats, then I hope you be successful with it. If you guys are already doing it, then I hope you guys are even more successful. Make sure you follow me on social media. Make sure you, once again, subscribe to this channel to stay updated with more videos like this one. I will put the link in the description for the other video that I did first, so that way you guys can, go back to that one and see how it started. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.